What's up, third grade? I'm so excited to be connecting with you through this lesson. I hope that you've been connecting with Mrs. Lopez and I hope that you've been doing your work and completing those assignments. And I hope that we can get together soon and get back to normal. But for now, we are going to continue to be successful students. Now, this week, we are going to be learning about claim or identifying claim. Now, we're using the same story that we used last week, Edison's best invention. And so if you didn't reread it today, I want you to go back and reread it because it's important to have that fresh information in your mind. So let's dive in. Like I said, we are in a new week of lessons, and this is going to be a little new for us, but I know you guys can do it because I know you're able. So when you read an argumentative text, we need to learn how to identify claim. Now, remember, our genre this week is argumentative text, and an argumentative text we know is an argument or an argument that the author is trying to make his point. So listen very carefully because I'm going to tell you what a claim is. A claim is the author's position on a certain subject or on a subject. So whether that's cats, the subject of cats, or the subject of the United States, the author has a certain claim. Now, the claim is also the author's opinion. Let's pause there. Let's talk about the difference between a fact and an opinion. Now, a fact can be proven. An opinion cannot be proven. An opinion is what I think or what I believe, how I feel. It's not, it cannot be proven. Now, a fun fact would be that some lipsticks contain fish scales. It would be a fact because I can prove that. I love to wear lipstick. That would be an opinion because I can't prove or you can't prove that someone loves to wear lipstick, right? That would be my preference or what I think. I think lipstick is the best thing in the world. That would be an opinion. So remember, a fact you can prove. An opinion cannot be proven. These are very important to keep in mind because this is going to be a part of our lesson today. Now, again, listen carefully, put your listening ears on because we're going to keep talking about what claim is. Now, the claim is also a statement that the author tries to prove. So the claim is his opinion, and then he tries to prove it to you. So he's going to give you an opinion, and then he's going to give you facts to back up his claim. Following me? All right. Now, the claim will also come at the beginning of the story or of the text. So try to look for the beginning of the story. Now, it might not be in the first sentence. It might be in the first paragraph or on the first page, but it will always come at the beginning of the story. Now, the claim is also will solve a problem or answer a question. So, thinking about Edison's best invention, does it solve a problem or was it answering a question? Now, I think it would be answering a question. What was Edison's best invention? The author made a claim and then he backed it up with proof or with his facts. Now, the last thing a claim is that the author he'll include facts and evidence to prove his claim. So his claim is an opinion, and then he backs it up with a fact. Yes? So here's an example. Let's say we're talking about cats. Now, the best way to keep your cat from destroying the furniture with her claws is to have a scratch post. Now, this can be found on your anchor chart. All of this information is going to be on the anchor chart that I've given you on your assignment. So please go look at that. Now, his claim is that the best way to keep them from destroying things with their claws is by getting them a scratching post. How does he know? What's his evidence? Is that after they bought the scratching post, Fluffy used that to sharpen his claws and did not use his claws on the couch. He could back up his claim. Yes? Okay, so looking at Edison's best invention. Now, you should be able to get into the story. We are starting with Thomas Edison was America's greatest inventor. Now, let me ask you a question. Is that a fact or an opinion? That would be an opinion because the author is trying to make a claim about Thomas Edison's invention. And in order to support his claim, he has to say that Thomas Edison was America's greatest inventor. Okay, so are you ready to find the claim? If you gotten this far, good job. This is actually going to help you answer the questions. Now, on the first paragraph, because remember, a claim can be found in the first part of the text. In the first paragraph, we're going to read it together, and then I'm going to identify the author's claim, and then we're going to back it up with some evidence. So, it says, a true visionary, he invented so many things that we could argue about which one is his best invention. Some of Edison's most popular inventions are the kinetograph, the phonograph, and the light bulb. But in my opinion, Edison's best invention is the light bulb. Now let me ask you a question. Which one shows the author's claim? It would be this sentence. But in my opinion, Edison's best invention is the light bulb. Now, that's the author's claim. He backs up his claim with some evidence or some facts. He says on page 263 that light bulbs are used in many other inventions, such as flashlights, automobile headlights, and electric signs. The author also goes on to say that Edison built this huge system that was able to send electricity to many different locations at once. Is the author backing up his claim that his greatest invention was the light bulb? Yes, he is. Now, this is important for you to use when you go and do your assignment. I know this was a lot of information, but go back through this video if you need to hear it again. Ask me any questions on Google Classroom. I will be available to answer them. Remember, when you are looking for the author's claim, look for his opinion, look for it in the first part of the text, and remember to find the author's evidence on his claim. All right, third grade, I am here for you, even if it's digitally. If you have any questions, just comment on any of the assignments on Google Classroom, and I will get back to you. All right.